Guys, I don't feel like I've had so much to do in such a short time my entire life. Oh my god, the amount of work going on right now, it's terrific. Now, this is what this place looked like just 3 days ago. And this is what it looks like right now. Such a big change in such a short time, right? It's very hard to believe. Like, just look at the structure, guys. So in case you're wondering what on earth is going on, guys, we are building a new chicken house. Actually, when you look at it right now, right here, we actually have a batch of birds on the inside of this chicken structure right now. About 5,000 layers, commercial layers, are brooding in this structure right now. So in addition to selling the day-old layer chicks, we've decided that we're also going to be selling 1 month-old chicks. Those are the brooded chicks. I totally understand that there is people who have problems, especially the beginners, yeah? They have problems brooding. And very many times you can go and buy brooded chicks, that's 1 month-old chicks. Brooded chicks are chicks that are done brooding. All the heating and all that has been sorted. So when you get them after 1 month, you're just continuing from there. You know, no need for heating, no need for all that stress. You just continue from there. People who are starting out usually have a problem with brooding chicks because they are scared that it's very difficult. So we've decided to make it a little bit simpler for some of our clients. So if you're doing it for the very first time, you can actually get brooded chicks. And usually the biggest problem with brooded chicks, I've actually shared it on this channel before, whether to choose between 1 month-old chicks or day-old chicks. Which one is better? I believe I've shared it on the channel. I'll leave a link to that video right here. And usually the problem with the 1 month-old chicks is that it's very hard to get it from trusted people. You'll get it from someone who is selling their birds because they have a problem with their flocks. Either the birds are infected or they haven't been feeding them well. There's a problem somewhere. Well, we've decided to do it the right way, the proper way. That way you can get it from a very trusted source. So right there you can see the structure. It's going to be a really, really long structure, guys. Actually, we are using it while working inside it. So what happens is that we build the first section of the structure. You see it right there. The structure is in width, it's 15 meters, and in length, it's going to be 140 meters all the way to that side. So you can see that work is ongoing on the structure, and we want to finish the second section of the structure right now. The place where the birds are brooding right now is actually 15 by 20 meters. And it's a basic structure, guys. Nothing complicated about it, like I've always told you on the channel. So the biggest problem, or the only problem we're going to have, is that the height is probably not appropriate for the environment that we are in. You can see it right here. The height is about 2.5 meters on the shorter end from the ground. We only have about 2 feet from the ground that's going to be covered with an iron sheet. I'm sure you can see it over there in the background, just 2 feet. So the top, the whole top is just chicken mesh. Yeah, we've just put chicken mesh on the very top. You can see that they are roofing it. So it's a slanted roof, not like the best, but it's good, you know, for starting out and having a quick structure. The thing with such a structure is that it can be built super, super quick, like really quickly. So ideally, it's made out of basic materials. Iron sheets, like I've already told you, on the side. Chicken mesh on the side. The iron sheets will be at the base, and then chicken mesh all the way up to prevent birds from coming in and any other possible animals from coming in. Then we have the posts that you can see, the wooden posts, like this one over here. I'll hold it, yeah? These are the posts that are supporting the structure all the way from the ground. We put some oil in the ground to prevent the wood from being eaten up by the termites. That's what we've done. And then the very top, again, same thing. Wood running the entire length. And then we've already started roofing part of the structure. You can see the dark area over there. That's already been roofed, and the other side is going to be roofed. So the advantage is that this can be built really, really quick. Actually, by the end of today, this is going to be done. So this is another second section, which is 15 meters by 20 meters. Yeah, this is another section. So we're going to have another batch of chickens that's going to come and breed it right inside here after a week. So every week we're going to be expanding, and we'll have about, I don't know, what's 140 divided by 20? 7 sections like this, yeah? 7 sections of 15 by 20 along this entire length. and we're going to be brooding the birds here. And the advantage is, once we are done with this, we can always use this structure to brood any other lot of birds that we want. You know, it can act as a brooder, or we can use it to grow commercial layers. If we decide that we're going to keep commercial layers all the way to the end, we can use it. The other thing is that we can use it for commercial broilers if we decide to. And then right at the bottom, you can see the floor. The floor has just been cleared. Literally, it was like the rest of that part over there. So all the vegetation was cleared. You can see the iron sheets that we are going to be using. All the vegetation has been cleared simply using shovels, you know, a shovel just like this, and hose, and everything has been cleared. You can see the wheelbarrows that we've been using to get the place out, and it has been made flat. So for now, considering we're going to be building it really quick, we don't have the time to put down here concrete. That's going to be a later project. So once the birds are done brooding, we shall put down concrete. But in order to prevent infection from the ground, we've decided to put tarpaulin. So you see the orange tarpaulin that's surrounding the end over there. That's what we are going to put down before we put the wood shavings. Considering the birds are only going to stay inside here for a month, that's not a big mess. Yeah, we're going to try to avoid the spillages as much as possible. But the idea is that you don't want polythene inside your structure, because polythene, if the polythene doesn't absorb water, what's going to happen is that you're going to develop coccidiosis. So we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. For a short while after that, we're going to put concrete along the entire length of the structure. You can imagine how much concrete that will be, you know, 15 meters over there and 140 meters in length over here. That will be a lot of concrete. The other thing is that you can see that right here where this fence is, on the inside is where we have our birds. Yeah, that's where we have our free range birds that we're actually selling off. I've already sold off most of them, but I still have a few of them, and that's the reason why we decided to sell off the birds, because this structure is so close to that area that that area would literally put all our birds that are going to be in this structure at risk, and we just don't want to do that, guys. It's totally not worth it. So for that reason, we are getting rid of all the birds in that area, and like I've said, we're going to be putting rabbits there. And yes, guys, I know there is a risk with putting rabbits on the inside of there. I've already been told, you know, they can burrow out. We don't want them to burrow out, but I don't know. We just want to try it out. You just have to try it out. Yeah, because I've seen people who have done it and they have succeeded. Yeah, I had an uncle when I was growing up who actually kept his rabbits on free range. We're going to try to demarcate the areas to keep the males separate from the females. Hopefully that will give us better results. But we just want to try it out. If it doesn't work out, we'll leave it and move on to the next one. But it's worth trying out. Yeah, it's worth trying out. You're going to try it out, guys. Over here, you can see the tractor that we are using to help us carry stuff around the farm. It's an old tractor, but it's working just fine. That's not a problem. And guys, because of how I'm dressed, I haven't bathed, I haven't cleaned myself up. I'm dressed in working material. You can see the gumboots. I'm putting on gumboots that are just plain work gumboots, and the tracks and the shirt. I'm not sterile, I'm not clean, so I won't move into the room where we are brooding the birds from. But I hope you guys can hear them just standing close by. Yeah, you can hear that we have very many birds on the inside here. You know, just listen guys. Yeah, that's the sound of birds that are being brooded. Over 5,000-day-old chicks on the inside there, closed with tarpaulin to keep away all the wind, keep away all the coldness. So yes, that is it, guys. We'll try our very best to keep doing the work, build on as quickly as possible. It's amazing what can happen on a farm. Just a short while back, this whole entire place was empty. There was no structure, and just quickly like this, we have an entire structure that's going to pan the entire length of this area in a very short time. It's amazing what can happen on the farm. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. That way you never miss out on any of my uploads, because I enjoy, you know, showing you guys what's happening, and I think it's very useful for a lot of people to experience, to see what's going on and what can actually be done in a short time. You know, I keep telling you people that building a structure doesn't need to be expensive. Of course, we've built the structures that look quite expensive. The structure that's housing our layer parent stock, our layer breeders, it looks really expensive. But then we also have something like this, you know, quick and easy. No concrete has been put here. I'm going to put it on the ground. That's all. Everything else has been made out of iron sheet and timber. You know, quick and simple and easy. That's what you can do with your farm. You don't need to have lots and lots of money. It's just an encouragement for many of you guys. Thanks, guys, for watching. Lots of love. Bye-bye.